Oh, it is a hot one. It's supposed to be low to mid 90s all weekend. Super humid. Just got done raining this morning, so now that it's heating up, the air is very thick. Very, very sweaty. The deer flies are pretty bad right now. But yeah, out for a long weekend. At least it's gonna be warm and chance of a few scattered thunderstorms. All right, at the intersection. If you saw my last video, we were at Spruce Lake this weekend, headed over towards Pillsbury Lake. There's a Whitney Lake out there as well. Going to hike around the lakes till I find a nice campsite, hopefully on the water, to call home and spend a couple nights. That birch bark is like gold for fire building. Look at that. A little beaver dam. We are to the Pillsbury lean-to. An upside-down toilet. That way. Here we are. Oh yeah, it's got a really nice view of Pillsbury Lake. Surprised it's empty this weekend. Oh, look at the bear. Just below the lean-to, there's this nice little spot. Looks like a little fire pit. A little beachfront area. Looks like another big beaver pond over here. Missed the trail, so just had to bushwhack. Follow this creek down. Came around through there. Followed a game trail down. Here's where the creek came out. And bam, there is Whitney Lake. This is the lake that I'm going to set up camp on tonight and call home. So now I just gotta follow the shoreline that way until we find those campsites. Hopefully the trail hooks back up with us soon here. Okay, we found the trail. Yay. And came out to this lovely camp spot. How about this? There are 3 sites along the side of the lake. Oh, look, there's a deer fly getting me. Ouch. Get. So, yeah, there are 3 sites along this lake, and here's the first one. So, it's a little hot. I think I got sunburnt already, but we have an excellent spot here on the lake, and camp is set up. My tent, Nemo Hornet, 2-person. I like it for all the extra space of having a 2-person. Store my gear in the vestibule. I brought my fishing rod. Do a little fishing. And look at that view. There was a canoe left with the actual paddles in it. So we'll be taking that out and doing some fishing, probably before sunset. But look at this. We have the lake all to ourselves. I've not seen one other person out here. The water is very warm. Oh my goodness. That's going to be really nice to take a swim in. This is camp. Alright, going to get some dinner cooking and then get my swimsuit on and jump in that lake to cool off a little. That was nice. Woo! Home style turkey dinner. Look at that. And there is a loon coming to check out what's going on. When I got here earlier, there were 2 loons on this side of the lake, and when we looked down to that side of the lake, there was another loon, and they were singing back and forth. Love the sound of loons.
And it tastes good too. It's fine.
It smells delicious. And it's got carrots in it.
It's hot.
See, the loon just popped up in front of me. They're so curious. They just want to check out what's going on. The loon is coming inshore, checking us out, watching us eat dinner, maybe looking for handouts. He's a curious little guy. He's a little plump.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Usually they're not that, like, he's got a big head.
He's well fed.
Yeah, there must be a lot of fish in this lake.
Yeah, I heard it was good fishing. But we'll go find out. It's almost 7.
Yes,
You ready?
hopefully we catch some big ones.
Let's go catch them.
Oh, the other one just popped up right there in front of us. Here we go. Woo! Oh yeah, it's a nice trout. Ah, are you kidding me?
What did you do?
I need a net. That was a nice one. It's almost a full moon tonight. That's going to be gorgeous.
Look at how quiet this fucking lake is.
I know.
Is there anything jumping anywhere?
Pretty quiet. Can't believe I didn't get that trout in the canoe.
Yeah.
Missed my chance.
The whole,
I missed a good one. One more cast and I'm done because I am getting eaten alive.
yeah, my ankles are a mess.
It's a little bit damp out here this morning. Lots of fog coming off the lake. Look at this. That's going to have to dry out today. Good thing it's supposed to be another 90 degrees sunny day. But yeah, look at that. It is wet. Got some blueberries growing. Those should be delicious by the end of summer. Alright, I got a little guy. Looks like a little smallmouth. Okay, so our campsite is right there, and we missed this yesterday. We walked right past the second site. This is actually the second site. It's got a little beachfront, and the actual campsite, there's a trail that comes up here. And voila, there is the other campsite. So we found all three campsites here. Doesn't look like this one is used quite as much as the one that we are at now and the one further up the lake, but a few dead trees. I don't know if I would want to put a tent here, but if needed, headed back over to the third site now. There's a nice creek here flowing into the lake. As you see, it is quite grown. Lots of old pine trees, dead pine trees, I should say. Here we are coming up on campsite number 3. This is a big site. They have lots of space for tents. Very open area here. This seems to be the campsite that most people choose. Nice big bench. Look at that. Old stove. Very cool. They put some nice effort into that bench and that fire pit. Then a couple of different ways to access the water. We built this nice table to cook on for camp. And we also built this bench. Get that nice log. It's got character. It is very comfortable and it's solid. That's some good wood there. this was a great adventure. 4th of July weekend. We had this lake all to ourselves. Not another hiker showed up to camp. Heading out. This is the herd path back out to the main trail from the campsite. As you see, it needs a little bit of maintenance. Lots of mosquitoes. The deer flies aren't bad right now. Once we get out into the sun, an open area, that's when the deer flies seem to come after us. But right now we're dealing with mosquitoes. I did use DEET. Not really working. They're like vampires. You should see the amount of bites on me. Luckily, I'm pretty short, so it's not too hard getting under. A little bit difficult with a big pack on my back, but doable. Very tight squeeze. Ooh, pine needles all down my back. Look at that. Like I said, it needs a little maintenance. All right, look at all the pine needles down my back there. Oof. Look at those pine needles. So it looks like at some point this may have been an old logging road because there is a bed frame. Another nice old cast iron stove.